Hi, I'm Mike Muni, CEO and co-founder of VIPorbit Software, the best way to manage your contacts, calendars, and communications. And today, I am delighted to have one of our most enthusiastic and fairly recent, in fact, users with us, Butch Mosby. Butch, thank you for being here with us today.
You're welcome. It's good to be here.
I've asked Butch to be with us because he's emailed me a number of delightful stories that he's encountered since he's become a VIPorbit customer, and I simply want him to share those with you. So Butch, tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and what VIPorbit has meant to you since you've started using it.
Okay, great. Butch Mosby, Director of Product Strategy for GetAroom.com. Prior to VIPorbit, I was very unorganized in my relationships. I meet a lot of people in my job, and I'm very good at remembering faces, but I'm not really that great at remembering names.
I can relate to that.
So what VIPorbit has done for me is been able to organize all of that information, all of those friends, and put them into categories and put them in a bucket. So we call them orbits. So it's really helped me out a lot.
Well, you know, I tell people when they ask me, what does VIPorbit mean to you, Mike? Because I'm a user too, and I say, for me, it's my on-demand, instant recall, photographic memory executive assistant. And the emails that you sent me, Butch, kind of conveyed that same thing,
right.
What it meant to you at that moment in time that you realized because of it, you could do something that you might be awkward doing or unable to do without it.
Right.
Would you mind telling me about that?
So one meeting I had at the Melrose Hotel, going in to get better deals for our customers online. After that meeting, I went to the bar. I'm sitting at the bar and I'm catching up on some emails. I have my iPad with me, and this one lady on one side of me said, she was sitting next to me, she said, "What are you doing? Like, who do you work for? Because you seem to be very busy." At the same time I was talking to her, out of the corner of my eye, I see this party come in. And one of the guys I recognized, he doesn't recognize me, but I recognize him. And I pulled out my VIPorbit and I said, "You see this picture right here?" She says, "Yes." She said, I said, "You see that guy over there?" She said, "Yeah, it looks like the guy in that picture." She said, "What are you doing with the picture of the guy?" I was like, "Well, now I got this cool app called VIPorbit, and it allows me to kind of remember all the information about someone." She said, "That's a very cool app." And I showed her all the information that I had. He works at this company, he's the principal, he lives in Pasadena, he had 2 kids, he comes to Dallas, once a month to the headquarters office, and he's a member of YPO, which is Young Professionals Organizations. So she's like, "Wow, you got a lot of information about this guy." She's like, "Yeah, it's a cool app." And so I said, "Watch this." So I said, "Bartender, come over." And I said, "I want to buy the gentleman over there a drink, and I want you to send this note with it." And on the note I wrote, "Hello, such and such, how is YPO?" And he sent the gentleman the drink. And we kind of watched from afar, right? And you could just see his face like, who in the world would know that I'm a member of YPO? So he comes over, he asks, do I know you? I was like, "Yeah, you don't remember me? I was in your office about 3 months ago, with my CEO, David Littman, and we're talking about doing deals between our companies." He's like, "Oh yes, I remember you." And so we proceeded to have a 15-minute conversation, and after he leaves, the lady next to me, she's like, "I got to get that out." And VIPorbit has allowed me to raise my likability level, which ultimately allows me to sell more rooms.
I want to thank you for listening. As Butch has expressed, as I personally feel, and as the thousands and thousands of customers we have, hopefully would also say to you, is that meaningful business comes from meaningful relationships. There is a better way to do it, and VIPorbit is that solution. Try VIPorbit for free. Go to VIPorbit.com.